So that always
Yes.
like fuels my heart. That's my passion. Advocating
Yes.
for people and just breaking the taboo of sex. Because it's like, why can't we just talk about it? We all have sex.
We all got
Um,
here.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Well, except for the test tube babies, but we won't talk about them. Well,
That's 2023. But yeah, we all got here some kind of way, right? So that was like phase one, but I didn't really like, oh, I want to be a sex therapist or like this is gonna be long term. Did my year and a half, I was going to college. So I'm like, okay, new world, it's time to explore. Then I hit Clark. And so I had this amazing professor. His name is Dr. Christopher Bass, and he was
okay.
a sex therapist, but we didn't know. I was a part of the honors program, and so he was just like all these different things on campus. And I never knew he was a specialized like sex therapist. This man has
Okay.
research, all these things,
Oh,
and I had
wow.
no idea. Yeah. So I joined his human sex class. It was one of our electives for psychology major, and that blew minds. I was like, oh, this is it. So I get on the computer. I'm like, how do you your journey to sex therapy? There's all these like wonky things. Like there's really no pathway. I had all my professors on me, and they were just like, you got to do research. You got to do this thing. So now I was like set. Whatever I did was gonna be sex therapy related,
Okay.
something
Okay.
in the field. So
Okay.
whatever project they made me do, it was like related to sex therapy,
Okay.
or like sexuality. And all my professors was like, you want to do what? And Dr. Bass was like, this is what I do. I was like, what? He was like, I have clients in this. This is my specialty. Why do you think I'm teaching human sex? I was like, I've been like messaging people. This is when LinkedIn first kind of started. So I remember
Yes.
emailing people, calling people that are, well, they're like sex specialists in Atlanta. Like, hey, can I be your intern? Just trying to figure out like some type of path. And he was like,
Yes.
well, just stick the regular path. But yeah, all the research you do now, you can make it what you feel is needed in the sex field. And so I started doing that. All my classmates knew like she wanted to be a sex therapist, but everybody was looking at me like I was crazy because it wasn't like there a foundation for it yet.
Now,
So that's how I got into it.
I for a moment, I thought you were going to say, I got the call and I met this amazing man,
Uh,
and he and